Bring me back some nuggets, man.
Numbers 1 and 2
What
playing
was that look?
in round 1.
I don't get it.
Right,
2-2 in their record as well. This is going to be...
It's a good rubber match, dude.
Yeah.
Like, this is a good decider right now. You know, as you said, 2-2. So who's going to get that 5th set to go up?
Evo Grand Finals happening here, round 1 in this bracket. As well.
Round 1 winners.
Yeah,
that is
round 1
crazy.
It's nuts. Like, this is... I mean, this is what happens when, like, because Tweek finished 3rd in his pool.
Right, right. Leo second.
Leo second because he lost to ESAM. So, like, I mean, there was some upset. I mean, no one's safe.
Yeah, no one's safe.
You
It's
know,
just
that's what it
stacked.
comes down to.
And even if you seed well, that's not necessarily indicative of how well you're going to do in the bracket. Of course, we saw ESAM falling to Mute Ace
Yeah, exactly. Like
in the first round.
Yep. Big facts. Well, here we go. Game 1, obviously, nobody's surprised by these choices. Now, I mean, I guess I can just go right in and kind of pick your brain, Korean. Like, what was the thought process here? Was there any double blinding, or did you realize PT from the start?
It's just PT from the start. I mean, Leo has some counter picks, but nothing that's like too threatful against Tweek.
Sure.
So, and Tweek's down for this matchup as well.
Yeah.
So we're probably going to see Trainer, Joker, the whole set through.
All right, well, let's see. I would enjoy that.
all right.
Ooh, yeah, that was good.
Smart of him to not commit to up B, because
Yeah.
otherwise that'd be really easy for Ivysaur to intercept.
Absolutely. Easy snipes, not what we're going to see giving up.
He gets
I
the
like
air
that.
dodge. Oh, man.
He had the read. He just...
He didn't pull the trigger.
Yeah, exactly, bro. Didn't follow through. Uncharacteristic of Leo, but...
Really good down tilts.
Yes.
Like those
Case
hits,
life.
they don't do a lot of damage, but because of Arsene, like, yeah, he's got to survive Arsene.
He went to the other
Okay,
side.
okay.
That was critical.
He
Now
survived Arsene because of those down tilts.
Oh,
man.
but still caught him landing on the platform.
Last place you want to be, man. Joker's drag down conversion so deadly.
And this is a rough spot for Tweek. I feel like that if he has a weakness as a PT player, it's probably how he like converts from going to Squirtle and then getting kills. If he doesn't get like a random string that kills with Squirtle, like that, then he kind of struggles to know. And sometimes he will just like, he just won't leave the state.
Yeah.
Right, and Squirtle is his strongest as well.
Yeah.
So, I mean, that's a very good point. Oh, man. And
Oh.
how much
Yeah.
damage? How many reps?
Oh.
How many reps? Okay.
It's a
The
damn
Lafable.
drill bit, man. What the heck? Home improvement. Sorry, man.
93 already on Tweek's second stock. This is looking like a really good opener here for Leo.
Yeah, and I mean, if you want to talk mentality too, like, I know Tweek is
Oh,
way more
nice.
nervous
Great
than Leo is.
Oh,
Another great net.
wow, the tech. But it doesn't matter.
Yeah, I think he might have tethered too
many-
much.
yeah.
One too many times.
You can only do it 3 times.
Yep.
Wow, I mean, okay, that was a very unexpected way to get the stock, but wow, what a retaliation, the forward smash. And that's one of, like, Joker's main win conditions in terms of, like, non-Arsene. It's like, oh, I don't have Arsene. Will I get an F smash or will I get a counter?
Yeah.
Or will I get a
Fair
drag
one.
down fair? Yeah.
Yeah,
Fair one.
Fair one.
All right. Yeah.
Big damage.
PT actually can't.
Bro, what?
He's still
Continuing
going.
the string.
Oh my.
Leo's ability to maintain advantage is absolutely insane. He just has such an adept understanding of all of Joker's tools and knows exactly what to use and when.
Yeah. When I played Leo, I felt like even when I technically went back to neutral, he's so good at, like, because he has just hit you, he has like an indication of what you want to do to get back to, once you do get back to neutral, that it feels like you never really leave, like, disadvantage.
Yeah.
Oh, that's...
We might see a switch to Wario. I know
just
Wario
drop
was
down.
the backup plan, so we're probably going to see a switch to Wario. Like, because when, especially for Tweek, when his Squirtle gets, you know, dominated like that,
yeah.
it's such a big tell because that is his strongest Pokemon.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if we see the switch to Wario. He might stick it out one more game with the trainer. We'll see.
I feel like it's not like really a secret as far as Tweek goes. Like, you know, we've talked about this. He's very results oriented, very results based. If something doesn't go his way right away, he thinks it might be the character to try and switch it up. So that's why you always have to have that backup plan. But yeah, and, you know, you called it perfect.
Like, and we saw his Wario today. I think his Wario is playing very well. He was able to take games off of Zachary's Joker.
Yep.
Earlier today in the group phase. So, and you have the counter pick as well. We got Town and City. This first platform layout is so good for getting WAF because we see those like very high platforms on the edge. You can kind of just retreat there. And the combo extensions, jeez.
Yeah, that's a quick 55.
I would say the weakness with Wario in this matchup is that he gets 55, but Wario kind of struggles to combo once he's at this %. And this is % where you want the combos against Joker because he hasn't got Arsene yet.
Yeah.
The fact that he doesn't have like an amazing combo game now kind of hurts him.
Because you're just draining less meter.
Yeah, exactly.
But the stall with the bike, it's a little something.
Not to mention on this stage, once, you know, around that time where Arsene is going to appear, excuse me, that's when the platforms disappear. So it's harder for Tweek to try to out-camp Arsene as well.
That's true. That particular part of the layout does hurt.
Ooh, that ledge roll saved Tweek so hard. Because on that ledge trap, he's still at the Arsene. But the Arsene is gone, and it's first stock, so 93%. Very, very doable here for Tweek. Let's see if we can get some kind of confirm here. The down tilt. Going to get something started with the bite.
If I'm Tweek, this is where I go hard, man. Like, this is the perfect opportunity. Especially to get that first stock off, still waft attack.
So that's
not dead yet.
No Arsene.
Oh, man.
Red and needle right there. Great parry into the waft. And that's
Wow.
actually one of the first times we've seen him pull the trigger early on that waft. He's usually been saving it for a long time in these games, but that was wise of him to use that there, because now we can have a build-up late.
No.
Oh,
That had to be a
Neutral B.
Yeah.
He definitely.
Oh,
won.
yeah, for sure.
All right, so just going to burn out the timer here, get the waft, and yeah, because he just that's a big flub in a sense where like you just burned like the waft you built up.
Right.
Yeah.
But not the biggest deal. It's good that we're seeing the parry in terms of Tweek, because that just means he's playing confident. If you're confident enough to do a parry waft, like that's a big deal.
Ooh, Arsene.
First Arsene coming a little early. I mean, he did get a counter on the up air. That can be like a blessing / curse, depending on what time your second Arsene comes out. Usually a blessing, because now this is just going to set up your second Arsene to come out around like 100.
That's true,
120.
yeah.
It's going to be interesting to see if we can get like a mid-waft here. Because then he could actually avoid Arsene completely.
Yeah, Tweek just playing the slower game, that's completely fine, because he's already optimizing his waft usage.
a little bit too high for the early hit of up tilt to combo into waft.
Oh, there's the foot. What's the ledge trap here? Wario, not the greatest ledge trapping. You kind of just have to like fling out hitboxes and guess, but
So he's still like fast enough. He has bite. He has nair.
bite, down tilt, nair, yeah. You have quick hitboxes.
Yeah. Tries for another up tilt right there.
Oh my!
This is the dangerous part about Leo. His Arseneless Joker is so good.
Exactly,
Yeah.
bro. It's just a bonus, an added bonus for him. He still plays the character at an insanely high level, Arsene or not.
You see those jumps, just trying to threaten with them, trying to get that forward air, but again, he's just so good at creating openings, and Arsene is about to arrive to the scene.
Yep.
Oh man.
And
This is the
honestly,
scary
right
part.
around the perfect percent that you want to see him at.
And almost anything will get the stock here. And
Yeah.
Wow, that was close, bro.
Bike on stage, just had that not been on stage, he would have been able to get it back, but now Tweek on his last stock of this game.
yeah, and I mean, the half waft is coming up. If he's able to seal out this stock and then get a waft setup, I mean, that's the general plan going into this next stock. But right now, Leo is getting that young value from that Arsene. Jeez.
Oh, yeah, I mean,
ATA, and it's still alive. Finally, the bike just kind of getting rid of it, but that is a huge chunk of damage to take.
Yeah, he's basically going to have, if he doesn't get this waft with the last stock, he's going to have two more Arsens, basically. That's going to be really hard for Tweek to deal with. And, like, this is the thing. Technically, you can still do it, but mentally, it's a rough position to be in.
Oh,
you
for
know
sure. Very taxing.
that he's going to get Arsene. And every hit is just like, oh, well, I'm not really making a comeback because
I know what's on the other side.
yeah.
Like,
I mean, at least Wario can maybe bypass it. Like, if you get some, like, setup at 30 or 40, you can just bypass it all. But Leo, kind of the best in the world for a reason, so he's going to be avoiding those situations really well. We'll see if Tweek can kind of trick him into that situation or not.
It's going to be real tricky.
Oh,
The directional air dodge.
no.
That's so unfortunate for Tweek.
yeah, that's tough. That's it's uncharacteristic of him to make an error like that.
That's what really, I think he thought he would land on stage.
Yeah.
Because Leo has been going for those, like fair one, and then just down smash and F smash. So, I mean, it was an okay idea, but probably should have like held upwards and air dodge.
Gotcha.
Yeah. He definitely wanted a tech on stage right there. Neutral tech may have got caught by a potential follow-up afterwards from Leo, so it was a bit of a sticky situation, I guess, in that regard.
All right.
Well, not deterred. Gonna stick with the Wario. I mean,
Smashville, it's like the standard Wario counter pick. Just because the platform sets up for insane like waft combos.
Yeah, right in the center, too, where you want it. And, I mean, when you're controlling center stage on Smashville with that platform, it means even more so. Like you're just controlling the map.
I think the problem is though that this is also a Joker counter pick because you can't run Marcent here.
Yeah, smallest stage in the list.
Exactly. Like your
It is good though because you can go under the stage to get back and stuff like that. And I think something a lot of people don't realize is that Leo, compared to the average top player, he edge guards better and more than like almost anyone. He will go off. He will like down guns. Like Joker is really good at it, but you can really see that like characters are super scared once they go off.
I agree with you because like I often notice like he's like aggressive in other situations where people will be passive. Like that's kind of what, and he's good at it too. That's kind of the mark.
And not only is about to be online.
Not only is he so good at edge guarding, but his ledge trapping as well is among the best in the business.
Easily.
It's so difficult to get out of the corner versus MkLeo, even if he doesn't get the full edge guard versus you.
Oh, he's barely alive though, but the bike not online. Okay, this corner pressure, something else that Leo's really, really good at. That spacing, the corner pressure, the down smash.
Do it. Drag him down, send him out.
Honestly, I don't even understand how he gets them sometimes. Like, he's just so good at landing fair one. Yeah. People do need to be better looking out for it, but he has so many ways, like, just ingrained in him. Like, okay, I'm going to run forward here, jump over, you know, fair one.
Oh, my God.
And he's so good at reacting to when he gets the various hits of fair one. If he catches you in the air, if he catches you on the ground, he knows exactly what to follow up with every single time.
Woo! That was
Really good parry.
Yeah, very nice.
I've even seen Leo catch like spot dodges with fair one, just like hanging around. It's just and that move isn't like crazy range either. Like you kind of have to like eventually go in with it. So it is very impressive that he lands so many of them.
And missing that up air was so crucial for Tweek. That would have been a lot of damage on his part.
Yeah, the full waft looks like it is online here. Oh wow! And we see so much counters coming out from Leo.
Yeah, I feel like Tweek's just a little bit off in the combo, and that's like a big deal with Joker.
Yeah, because especially if you're getting counters and
oh my God,
snipes, man.
If he wanted to survive there, he had to expend waft, but
he didn't want to let it go.
Yeah,
I mean that's your comeback mechanic. That's the #1 thing in the tank right now for Tweek.
Yeah, this is a waft game.
Ooh. Yes,
and there it is. Hey, you know what?
So important right there.
He made it work for him. He sacrificed the stock because he knew what he could do.
That was that Smashville platform coming in.
Yep.
Yes, exactly.
Oh.
Let's see.
Damn,
Right into Tweek's hands.
Really
Okay,
good.
yeah. And I mean now looks Arsene about to come out here. This is gonna be like the Arsene to avoid.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is gonna be the difference maker. I mean, this pretty much decides the set.
Okay. Now you're in advantage state at least. Gets him to go high. Okay, but just gonna opt to hold center stage.
Yeah. I'm not sure about that. Maybe on a bigger stage, but
Leo just on the hunt, man.
So
Oh,
scary, and finds the final one. A clean 3-0 for MkLeo.
and he makes that upper look like it has such wide range. But like whenever I play Joker, it's like, damn, this upper is so thin. Like, how do I catch a mobile character like Wario that well? But he does it.
He's just he's just tracking. Like he has perfect like awareness of his surround, like where he is.
It's almost like
and he's just tracking you.
It's like almost like an FPS player, you know, aiming.
Yeah,
He's
Shroud,
like,
man.
He's tracking.
He's Shroud. You can find him on Mixer, by the way. So actually, forget about Shroud.
Damn.
Forget about Shroud, man.
Damn.
Dr. Disrespect. Anyway, no disrespect there. Clean 3-0 for Leo, and well, let's see Tweek. So you have to actually face off against Tweek now. Coach, what do you do?
Who do you coach?
What do you do about the team kill?
Have a nice clean Pokemon battle.
This guy.
Yeah, I wonder if Tweek's gonna go. He might go Wario Wolf,
You think so?
especially if he loses a game. I could see
A
it.
little bit.
I know he
Like
doesn't
the
like the Wolf matchup, like as PTS much, or at least used to. So we'll see.
Yeah, he still doesn't like it.
Yeah.
as
Still
much.
not a fan? Okay. Well,
So we'll see.
that's
I
gonna
mean,
be
it'll
spicy.
be a fun match. At least I don't have to feel that bad if I lose. That's my.
Yeah.
But I'm obviously gonna try to win. Like,
Of course.
if Tweek doesn't beat me, then he doesn't deserve to move on.
Oof.
Yeah,
That's
I mean
real-
that's a
that's
fair
real
take.
talk.
Yeah.
No, that's
Fair
real
take,
talk.
yeah.
So you need a teammate like that. Give it to you straight. Same with a coach. Hey. I got you.
But yeah, I don't think like sugarcoating is like he's not playing his best,
Yeah.
and I feel like he needs to get into that mode where he's like do or die. I'm in losers. He has a day to like think it over, so that's good. Like sometimes Streak struggles with going into losers and then like picking it up right after. Now he has a full day or like a night at
I
least
agree with that.
to be like, all right,
Totally.
you know, what am I gonna do? What did I do wrong?
Well, that'll be good for him, no doubt about it, and hopefully he takes full advantage of it. A really hell of a loser's run if he can make it. But we're going to go ahead and run some more matches after this quick commercial break. Guys, don't go anywhere. More Ultimate Summit 2 on the way.